Shedeur Sanders just played in his final preseason game of the year, and we are really looking forward to what happens come week one. Will he make the team? Will he not make the team? I think it's clear as day this guy is good enough not only to make the team, but maybe even be the quarterback 2 on the depth chart. Now, I have no idea what they're going to do. I feel like from what we saw yesterday, them not playing him in the final 2-minute drill is unbelievable because they're not going to keep Tyler Huntley. They're not going to keep him. They're not. They're just not. So the fact that they were not playing him in that disrespectful, that is crazy. It does not make sense to me. If they keep Huntley, then sure, whatever it may be. They're not going to, though. I can almost guarantee it. But what I wanted to do in this video was I wanted to break down the film. I want to see what went wrong. Did he look good in some areas? Did he not? Now, this is going to be the first completion, right? It's a 6-yard completion to the tight end, Sal Cannella. It looks like essentially a really good throw right to the sideline where only his guy can get it. And if it's incomplete, DB has no chance of intercepting it, right? Ultimately picks up 6 yards. Now, when we go through this play, we're going to see a couple of in routes here over the middle of the field, right? We're going to see like a stick route here. We're going to get like a flat by the running back. Now, I'm assuming that we got 1 and then 2 as our reads. Usually we scan back if we have time. Okay, so as he drops back, they're in a 5-man scat. They're sliding to the left, which is leaving 1-on-1 to the right. We're going to see pretty much instant pressure off 94. So what I assume would be a quick throw here, right? The pressure forces him outside the pocket. So let's consider if there was no pressure here, I think he ends up finding this late dig. Because if he had time to scan the field, which he would have right there, but didn't, I think he would have found this. I truly think, obviously, we got to create something out of nothing, and he does right there. I think this is a good play with instant pressure coming over from that right side. I think he does a good job. Let's break down the film. Let's see what happened. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think he should make the team? Do you think he should be QB2, QB3, QB1? Let me know. Let's dive in. All right, another play here. Nothing open. We're going to get like a corner route, kind of essentially, but it's more straight. It's more like getting up the field and then turning it to the sideline. We're going to get a pretty bad route here by Sal Cannella, pretty much an out, and then we're going to get a swing by the running back, and we can tell once again, we got like a 1, 2, 3. That's where we're looking, right? Those are our reads. We don't really scan back to the right side on this play unless we have time. But once again, look who gets pressure almost right away, flushes him outside the pocket because there's just no time. If we were to step up in that pocket, we're probably getting hit right away. Now, I do think that maybe he leads us to the sideline. You can pick up a few yards here, maybe not much. But when we look at the routes on the field, guys, you tell me what is open. This is not open because as he breaks to the sideline, DB undercuts it perfectly, where if you throw it, it could be a pick, right? Look at how perfectly that DB plays that. You don't want to make that throw ever. This is clamped up because you got this guy sitting over in front of it as well. And do you really want to dump this down? I think you can. I think you can dump it down. But ultimately what he is seeing here is, okay, we got a blocker here. We got a blocker here. We got a blocker here. If I can take this up the field, this could be a pretty big gain. Ultimately, he only gets a couple yards, maybe. Actually, I think he loses a yard here. But again, that instant pressure up that A gap off the stunt, or actually off the C gap, flushes him out. And I think he was pressured on 13 snaps in this game, which is an unreal stat. This one is just funny to me because we come out with 12 personnel. Usually when you have 12 personnel, you probably have 6 guys blocking at the very least, at most times. Now, on this specific rep, we're going to chip and release, so you do have 6 blockers initially to buy you some more time, which means, listen, if you get a second more time, that should be huge. Watch what happens. Right off the play action, instant pressure off the blind side, and pressure up the middle as well. I mean, he is getting absolutely harassed, right? He isn't able to go. He's able to read 1, and then by the time he looks at 2, there's pressure. What is he supposed to do? Dumps it down, goes right through the running back's hands. Now, again, this probably would have gained 0 yards. But what are you supposed to do? You guys tell me. For all the Shedeur haters out there, you're probably going to say, get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. The man has no time. No time. Give credit to the Rams. They did a good job. We have some one-on-one opportunities right here. I guarantee you, if he had time in the pocket here, he might have at least gave his guy a chance right here. I will say, if he opened up scanning to the right side here, probably could have hit this little block and release route. Has no time. No time. No time at all. All All right, once again, you guys tell me. You guys tell me. So we're going to chip and release. We're going to chip and release. We're going to have a curl route. We're going to have a curl route. We're going to have a curl route. I mean, you guys tell me what is open on this play. Please, please be my guest here. What would you throw at this point in time? Because usually once you hit that, once your back foot hits that drop, right? Boom. Ball should be coming out. That's when you have guys starting to get open. Now again, I would not mind at all him taking a dump down here, picking up maybe a few yards. But he wants something. There's nothing open. What are you supposed to do? Again, you could dump it down, pick up 2-3 yards. But again, what would you guys throw here? Gets outside the pocket, tries to make something work. There's no separation anywhere. Actually, I think we get an illegal pass downfield. They say he's... Oh, no. Ineligible downfield pass. Only on B. Williams. I don't know. Maybe an offensive lineman was too far down the field. But, honestly, not a terrible throw. I know it's a little bit overthrown there. It's a good decision because it's essentially a one-on-one ball down the field. You take those. But again, nothing there, man. There's nothing there. All right. Once again, we get like a little sticker out here. We get a flat over here, and we're just trying to read this DB really quickly. The thing that really throws him off here is the safety bites down quick into the flats, right? So basically both are being covered up, and because he's being pressured so much, he's like, I'm just going to throw the ball. Now, again, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, yeah, take what the defense gives you, but at the same time, those are not the plays that are going to give you 5 to 10 yards. They're just not. I mean, look at this, right? 1 yard. You get 1 yard in that play, and you take what the defense gives you. Now, essentially, if we waited a hair longer, we would have been able to hit Canella here. Maybe. Because I'm assuming that this safety would have played the middle. Just would have sat right there either way. It's unbelievable, man. Really quickly, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is completely free. Doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Browns, Shedeur Sanders, throughout the entirety of the season. Hopefully he gets some playing time this year, and I think he will, dude. I just don't see Dylan Gabriel being the better quarterback. I'm going to go through that film from this game. I'm going to see what really happened. I did see that Gabriel had like 2 pressures or something like that in his snaps, and Shedeur had like 13. Now, those numbers might not be specific, right? But I think it's close to that, which is still unbelievably insane for the amount of snaps Shedeur Sanders played. All right, now let's break down this play. We're going to get a shallow cross over the middle of the field. We're going to get some pre-snap motion into a late dig route over the middle. We're going to get kind of like a crosser. We're going to get a stop or a curl route over here and a swing by the running back. So that's our route concept on this play. Once again, as we snap this ball, we're going to notice something pretty quickly here. There is, again, instant pressure coming off that weak side, that blind side, which forces Shedeur Sanders outside the pocket. Now, at this point in time, this is wide open, right? This guy bites down on the shallow cross. This is open. We are getting the ball, and you can tell Shedeur Sanders is ready to throw this ball. It's open. Finally, we have something open. If we had a hair longer in the pocket, if they weren't getting instant pressure off the edge here, like instant pressure, we're not even able to go through our drop before pressure's there. Right? Now, ultimately, goes to throw the ball. Guess it's a fumble recovered by Cleveland. It just sucks, man. It sucks. And you can blame this on Shedeur all you want. You can. You want to. In my opinion, personally, the offensive line was terrible. All of this, I would say 75% of this has to go on the offensive line. I mean, the left tackle gets demoralized. Right tackle is getting bullied. Right? Centers, I mean, dude, everything was just ugly. Route runners, I mean, wide receivers, nobody was getting open. Besides this play, this is a great play. We read it perfectly. Trying to throw it, it sucks. I feel bad, honestly. But again, you got to go through adversity. You're going to have these games, man. You are. Okay, look at this play right here. So we come out on 12 personnel. We're bootlegging out to the right. We're going to fake a handoff in this direction. You're going to see everyone comes in this way, right in that direction, because they're trying to sell the run. Now, what I don't understand the play at all. Because essentially, when you do this, you leave a free rusher off the edge. And usually what teams will do is they'll have a tight end on this side that comes back and picks up that man side off the play action bootleg, right? To buy more time for your quarterback. This play does not make sense. And I'm going to show you why. Okay? What is he supposed to do? He's got a guy in his face as he turns around. Are you telling me that he's supposed to throw the ball right when he turns around? There's no time to read anything. And again, what I said, normally a tight end will be over here, and off that play action, they'll come back and pick this up. Get a corner, get like a quick out. Now this corner out actually ends up being open. If we had a tight end, right, let's say 82 was over here and blocked him, look at what's gonna happen here. Okay, look at this play. Wide open. If we had a lick of time in the pocket, man, essentially gets outside. He's rolling out to this. This is a very tough throw at this point. And ends up trying to scramble. Doesn't really pick up anything. I think he loses 2 yards there. Again, the play calling was set up for failure, at least on this play. What is this? I feel like he's being set up. Now, I will admit when I see some faults, I see something that maybe could have done better, right? And right here, you see the off coverage at the top of their screen. We're going to get an in route over the middle. I think we're going to get levels concept here off that right side. And once again, the offensive line is terrible. They're going to be in a 5-man scat. The center, is not really doing anything. He does help out late. But ultimately, as we drop back right here, the ball's got to be out right here. Ball's got to be out because the off coverage, look at this. Throw the ball. This has to be there. And right there. You know your offensive line is not good enough. Throw the ball. We need to anticipate. We need to be able to get this ball out quickly. And I think this is one of the only times that I would put it on him. Right, that ball's got to be out. You're looking at it. Why are we not throwing this ball? That's the only thing that's open too, by the way. Only thing. Right, and as we drop back, he hesitates. Doesn't throw the ball. So I would blame this one on him. I would put this one fully on him. But again, this tackle gets demoralized every single time. This tackle is getting just beat. Forced to roll outside the pocket. Now this is a bad play here. I mean, we got to either get rid of this thing, but he ends up, taking a 24-yard sack. I mean, there's nothing outside that initial dig. But man, the offensive line is just bad, man. It's so bad, man. All right, another completion to Sal Cannella on the stick route. We're gonna get a one-on-one. I mean, dude, every single snap, the left tackle is getting demoralized. Every snap. But either way, hits him 6 yards. Not much, but it's something. Quick throw. Get the ball out early. They're in super off coverage. Take what they give you. Fires it in there. 7 yards. Take it, right? All right, my favorite play of them all. My favorite play. Look at this one. So they rush 4, right? You're blocking 6 initially because you got a chip and release off the running back. Thank God, because this guy gets beat quick, right? And did they have defensive linemen playing offensive tackle? I mean, who is this guy? Did they get him in the equipment room? Because I swear, I promise you, this left tackle, look him up for me. Is he a real player? AI generated at this point. As we drop back here, there's not much open. But because of that instant pressure, Shedeur does a great job stepping up and avoiding that first initial pressure. Gets over, again, escapes the sack, turns around, avoids another guy, and then is able to turn around quickly, wide open. Oh my God, we have someone wide open for the first time in the football game, right? Yeah, it was a little behind him. Hit him in the hands. This is a catchable football. I know it's behind him. I get it. Not a perfect throw. It's not a great throw. Gotta catch it. Great job getting into the space. The open space. I mean, this could be a touchdown. This could be a touchdown. What are we doing here? Catch the football, man. Catch the football. Okay, we did have a deep safety, so probably wouldn't have been a touchdown. But ultimately, I don't know if these tackles are. I think they might have put equipment man. I don't know what was going on, but there was so much terrible play. Maybe the Rams just have some of the best third string and fourth string edge rushers in the football right now, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. I think the disrespect is going way too far. I mean, I would love to see any quarterback in the league, I don't care who you are, work with that offensive line. And in that game, those pressure situations, I want to see how they would do. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think Shedeur is going to end up being QB3 on the day. Maybe even QB4. I guess they're keeping Kenny Pickett. But you know what's disrespectful? Not playing a man in the 2-minute drill and playing a guy that you're going to cut. They're not Tyler Huntley. You're not keeping 5 quarterbacks. The fact that they did not at least give him a chance in the 2-minute drill, maybe there was an injury, maybe he was hurt or something, but that tells you something, man. There's something much deeper going on. I feel it in my bone. I can just sense it. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, man.